Ahoy everyone, my name is Cirque, and welcome back to another episode here on the Night Owl server. And... oh my god. I can't believe I stuck that. Okay, that was amazing. I've tried this so many times, and actually this was my first attempt today. 63 deaths I'm up to. It's been a lot of trial. I honestly didn't think I'd be able to do it, but sadly, it actually didn't work. The whole purpose of this fall did not work. There's an advancement that you can get for falling from the top of the world all the way down to Bedrock, and oh, we got the water placed. I've heard that it doesn't quite work all the time when you land on like the top Bedrock, so that's good to know. It does not always work there. We might have to land slightly lower than the top of the Bedrock. Let's just pick up our stuff here. Dang, I got that water placed. Maybe we'll leave that there and we'll just drop down into it. I do want to see like at what level it actually works. So the first time we landed up here, maybe if we try and land on one of these blocks, this next block down. Well, I didn't leave any water down there. That first drop got me feeling pretty confident. So let's try this again, see if we can do it. And oh, we did it second time. And we got the advancement, caves and cliffs. Free fall from the top of the world, the build limit to the bottom of the world and survive. That is amazing. So yeah, we have done it. We've fallen all the way. Now, of course, to get this advancement, you don't have to do what I've done here. You don't have to make a giant tower from which to jump off. But I kind of thought this would be a cool thing to build here on the server. It'd be a nice place for other people to come and use to be able to get that advancement. And actually, there's another advancement that we'd be able to get using this tower. But I sort of wanted to make it like a tourist attraction almost. So I just built this giant tower here, made it look like it's, you know, nicely engineered, a nice what are those called, like the triangle frame, like a radio antenna type design going all the way up there. That is such a long way. And then of course I dug out a nice big hole here in our mesa. And I made sure to find a spot where it intersects with a bunch of caves. So we've got one cave here, two caves, and three caves. So you kind of get a nice, a nice view of the caves and the cliffs while you're falling down here and getting that caves and cliffs achievement. And while I was digging this thing out, I actually ran into a very large iron ore vein here. It goes down that way a little bit, but most of it stretches off in this direction and kind of branches off in several directions. This thing was massive. This is the first one I've ever dug out. I did find an iron ore vein early on in the server, but I didn't realize that these were a thing. Like I found a bunch of iron ore in a cave, and I found a raw iron block which spawns sometimes in these veins. But I didn't know that if you dug around in the tough block, which filled up this whole thing, if you keep digging around in that tough block, you'll find a bunch of iron ore. In fact, this is how much that I got from this place. We've got 7 stacks of deep slate iron ore. My silk touch pick ran out actually, and I had to start fortuning it, so we got a ton of raw iron blocks there. That should keep me satisfied for a little bit at least, fill my iron needs. There is still some tuff here, but I think these are just normal patches of tuff that spawn in the world. I've already dug through here quite a bit, and I don't see any more ore. If it was part of the vein, you would see ore all around here. It'd be popping up everywhere in here. Oh look, we got some diamond. I guess I'll grab that. But yeah, it did get me thinking that I think the next one that I find, in fact, I think I found one in my underground world. I might dig out around all of the iron ore instead of harvesting it all. I might just dig out all the tough blocks around it and see what they look like, you know, see all of the iron ore just spread out through here, see how much there is. I mean, we can see, obviously, just by mining it up, but actually seeing it spread out in the world might be kind of cool. I might have to do that in my underground series. Now, like I said, I do want other people to be able to use this drop here for their achievements. And I'm not going to expect everybody to be as MLG pro as I am. I'm really talking myself up. I failed so many times before I was finally able to get that. I'm still kind of shocked that we were able to do it twice. I even did some practicing in a creative world, and even there, I couldn't hit those buck and drops. But yeah, we want to make this a nice, safe drop for people to use. So we're gonna fill this whole thing with water. We'll make sure to just keep the water at this level so that people aren't falling up here and then not getting that achievement, because apparently this isn't far enough to fall. You have to fall down to this level is what it seems. Okay, I got everything filled up here. We'll just put a little bit more water over here to the exit, and in fact, let's put a sign here. We'll put a little sign that says exit, nice and simple. Let's put some white dye and glow ink on there. There we go. So now people know which way to go. And I've set up a little bubble column here to get out of the pit nice and easily. So now people can come up to the tower here and enter our nice tall bubble column, ride their way all the way to the top of the tower, which I have to cut short because it takes so long. And then they get a nice view. We can't really see spawn from all the way over here, but we can see our base and the copper shop down there. And we can see lots of the mesa down there. And then they can take their dive down into the void. Render distance is so short you can't even see the bottom of the ground. You just got to aim for the water. And if they don't have the advancement, hopefully they can get it right there. Nice and easy. Now there is one more advancement we can use this tower for. There's one more that requires build height limit, and that is this one, Star Trader. Trade with a villager at the build height limit. So we need to go find ourselves a villager and get them up on top of that tower. Here.
Oh,
you got one? Where you at?
I just saw you. I'm still in the mesa right by the water. I can even see your tower.
I see it down there.
Yep.
Oh, you got one down there.
No. Don't shoot him, skeleton. No. No. So he's taking 2 hits. Just so we're aware.
Well, you just gotta keep him alive.
Yep.
For now. I suppose we can't sleep until he converts.
Can you slowly walk him up, maybe?
Yeah, we could. I suppose that'd be a lot easier. Get him up the hill at least.
Yeah. Actually, you could probably just, I guess, throw him in the bubble column, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that was part of the reason why I put it in there, because it's like, it's a lot faster than the ladder, and I'll be able to shove the villager in there easily.
Mm-hmm. Now, listen here, zombie. I need you to transform here soon, because there's a sun.
We can probably just cover him up here.
Might be worth it.
I do have a water bucket here too.
Wow, that's a lot of bat over here. Holy moly.
Holy moly. I'm missing every shot.
Nice. Oh, get in the hole.
Oh, perfect timing. Look at that. As the sun rises.
Perfect.
All right. We have a villager. So now...
Just gonna get him over there.
Yeah, I've got a boat. No, don't go down the hill. I might have minecart. Otherwise... Yeah, if you just walk up. There you go.
Yep.
There we go.
Right, cool.
What kind of profession should we make this villager?
Whatever's easiest to trade.
What is easiest to trade?
Got lots of rotten flesh. Fell in.
You do cleric?
Yep, we do a cleric. What do we need for that?
Brewing stand.
Brewing stand.
You going to get one?
Yep.
Okay. What happens if I just boat into this? The boat doesn't fit. Oh, but we both got out of the boat, and now we're shooting up.
Nice.
Hey, how is he shooting up faster than me?
The Minecraft is shaming you.
I'm very dense, muscular. All right,
Oh,
we have a
muscle,
villager up here with no occupation.
All right, I'm coming.
We don't. I don't think we have to leave it there. We just have to have it there for the first trade.
All right.
Hey, how dare you? It's my tower. Here we go. Star Trader.
Okay, you can just hang out there, I guess, or whatever.
Yeah, see, we could put him in a boat and just make sure that he's safe.
Yeah, stays forever.
Amazing. Look at that. We got a special tower for all the advancements. Now, let's do a test.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so I'll go down there. Is that him falling?
Yep.
Let's look at the spyglass. No achievement.
That time I didn't sink all the way, but that's the one I hit every time, and I just would sink right to the bottom and still wouldn't get it.
Yeah. Okay. So we can try. Where did I put my? I must have left my ender chest somewhere.
What the heck else is there?
Okay. So you have a lot less space to hit now, but you can try this
Is the
out.
same spot still water, or?
Yeah. I mean, you can look down and see where the water is.
My redness doesn't work all the way up here.
Well, once you get down here, you can see.
I've actually found that if you zoom in with like Optifine, it like weirdly like almost helps.
Oh, does it?
Yeah, because it kind of makes it feel like it's slow mo. It's kind of weird.
Oh yeah, I suppose.
I see.
Hey,
There we
caves
go.
and cliffs. We did it.
Finally.
Trapped. Okay,
Yeah.
so yeah, we got a bit of bedrock in the way. Yeah, so I suppose it kind of registers you as, because if you land on this block, it works. But I suppose it sort of registers you if you land in the water.
Above
It's
that.
like one block above or something.
So yeah, what?
Oh shoot, I was going to try something else. Maybe we'll have to get someone else over here.
Someone else try it. I'm fairly confident.
Actually, maybe I'll log in with my
Your
alternate
camera.
account quick. Okay, so I want to test if a potion of slow falling is gonna work.
Ooh.
It'll be a nice view. You can actually see stuff as you fall down. Yeah, this is nice. Look at that beautiful tower. Beautiful spawn. I guess you can't really see spawn yet, but you can see our base.
It's a seal falling.
Just slowly floating down.
Oh yeah.
Oh, and look at these.
Oh, that's gonna be.
Look at these nice caves. They're not whizzing past your face. You can actually appreciate this view that I've created. Oh, yeah. Look at those mine shafts. That's a nice big cave. And then we got to make sure to land on the right spot. It didn't work.
Ah.
Okay. So I wonder if that just doesn't work at all.
Oh, that's not that bad.
All right. Trying again.
I'm watching.
Here I come.
Man, you really are falling slow.
Making my way.
It's so slow that like at some like now I can tell because you have like an actual background behind you. But when you were higher up and it was just sky, I couldn't tell if you were moving or not. Slow down.
Going too fast. Oh no. Nope.
Nope. All right.
Does not work. Pretty
So
lame.
you gotta be moving at normal speeds.
Honestly, pretty rude. Oh, the other thing I wanted to check is if slime blocks work.
Do they negate enough damage?
Yeah, I think they negate all damage. Okay, let's see if slime blocks work. Gotta get my aim right. So I'm moving so much faster. Oh, it
Nice.
works.
It did. Where did you go? Oh, you.
I made it
Nice.
up. Not quite up to the ceiling of this first cave, but
Oh, okay.
pretty far
Yeah,
up.
you just kind of just disappeared. I saw you hit and then you're just gone.
Gone.
Yeah.
So, should I do that
Slime
instead
works.
of the water?
Oh.
Or maybe just have both so you can decide if you want to aim for the water or the slime.
Could do both.
Just have some nice
Little-
slime here in the
Yeah,
middle.
nice little game. Nice little game. Decisions.
Yeah. Leave it up to the tourist to decide
Yeah.
their experience. Slime in the middle, water at the edge, whatever you want to do. Nice.
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 I like that one works, actually.
Yeah. Okay, so we've learned a few things about this Caves and Cliffs advancement. Apparently, it's not as simple as it seems. You can't just land on any old bedrock and get the achievement. This top layer of bedrock is too high up. If you land on this, it doesn't work. So you have to land on this level, which is minus 60. This is the highest spot they can land and still get the achievement. We also learned that if you do an MLG water bucket drop, it counts on this minus 60 block. But if there's already water there, apparently that doesn't count for some reason, which seems a little odd. No matter what, you're falling in water, but that's where Kamikaze was falling. He was falling into water that was placed at this level, and it wasn't working for him. Not until he fell one block lower into water. That was when he actually got the achievement. So I think we're going to have to keep the water down at this level so that the actual water is at minus 60. But we did also learn that slime blocks work. So we can have slime blocks here at minus 60, which honestly is probably a more fun way to drop anyways. But basically, this just means that our landing zone here is a bit more dangerous than I was hoping. There's definitely a lot smaller area to actually hit and survive. So I think we're going to try and remedy that. I think we're going to do something I've never done in Minecraft. We're going to try and break some of this bedrock. So the easiest way I found to break bedrock in 119 uses pistons and TNT. And the basic idea, from what I can tell, is that you have a piston that's powered. It's extended out, and you use a piece of TNT to blow that up. And as soon as it breaks, you have to be standing like down here to replace it with a downward facing piston. And somehow that breaks the block underneath. So let's try this out. Let's turn this lever off. We're going to put a TNT back here, and we're going to put another obsidian over here. I think that's just to kind of protect ourselves. And then since we don't have a block underneath this TNT, we'll have to put something there. Okay. So I should just have to flick this lever that'll power the piston and prime the TNT. And then we have to crouch and try and place that piston, the new one. So let's try this out. Get down here. I'm just holding right click right now. And that did not work. Okay. I don't know if it's just something that doesn't happen every time. Maybe we'll try this a couple more times, or I might have to switch something up. This isn't quite exactly how they showed in the tutorial, but I kind of want to see if this works. Flick the lever and hold the button. Aha, there we go. So you'll see it when we put down the piston, it for like a frame, the piston was facing downward, but then it switched back to facing sideways, and the block below it is gone. So it worked. Amazing. I have broken my very first piece of bedrock ever in Minecraft. That's pretty cool. And that's a lot easier than I think it used to be. That's a really easy method. I know, like, the ways I've seen before in the past, you have to like set up some complicated redstone, and then you have to like go really far away so that the chunks are just like partially loaded. Yeah, this works a lot nicer. So we're gonna do that, I think, to all of this bedrock at this top level, and maybe that's all we'll get rid of. Because if we get rid of, like these two blocks, that'll open up a bunch of space here in the middle. Same with that one there. That's covering up some water. That one is over an empty block. These don't mind as much. That one's over an empty block, but like these are on top of blocks. So those don't matter as much, but if we could just get rid of some of this top stuff, I think we'll have a little bit more space for people to land in. It'll make this landing zone a lot safer. I should mention too, if you're doing this on like the nether roof, where you have bedrock all at the same level. The way that you get down to place that piston is with a trap door. That'll get you down low enough so that you can place it facing downward. So we can try that here. Just hold our right click button, and that time did not work. Oh, it did it. Yes.
Yeah.
Come on. First try. Let's do it.
Still the first one.
Yeah. This is first
You can just
try.
edit around it.
All of these are the first try.
Yeah.
With the power of editing, first try.
Hell yeah.
First try. Yeah.
Yeah.
Watch this. First try.
First try. It's gonna happen for real this time.
Yeah.
Just watch.
First try.
Hell
Okay.
yeah.
Holding shift too early. Watch this. First try. Boom, baby. God damn it.
Perfect.
Why do you gotta make me a liar, Minecraft?
Making me look bad.
Yeah. Just make me look good here. Come on. Do it for the viewers. Yeah.
Nice.
Thank you. And the bedrock has all been taken care of. We got this thing brought down one block, which opened up a lot more landing spaces, made this a little bit safer of a drop here. And breaking bedrock wasn't too difficult once I got the method figured out. I did mess something up at the beginning, so I struggled a bit. I think it took me like a stack of TNT to break our second block. But basically, let's see, let's set this up here. Maybe we'll break another piece of bedrock here. So we got our piston, we got our obsidian, we got our TNT, and our lever here. Actually, let's break the TNT for now so that we can power this. When you're standing here, actually, let's put a block down here. So when you're standing here and trying to place the piston, it's very crucial that you place it at the correct time. So you hold down right click and just hope that it places in the exact instant that it has to in order to break the bedrock. And the tip that I kind of ignored in the video is you actually want to rebind your place button to a button on the keyboard. And I can kind of demonstrate why here with these eggs. If I hold down my right click button to throw the eggs, I throw them pretty quickly. You know, it's nice and steady. But if we rebind that button to something on the keyboard like R and then throw the eggs, we just spam them super quickly. So basically, it gives you a lot better chance of placing that piston at the right time. So we can do that here. Maybe we'll get it in the first try. Let's throw down our TNT. So right now, my place button is actually R, so I have to remember to hit R when I interact with all this stuff. Let's get pistons on the bar. Do this, and then I'll hold down R, looking at this spot, and we didn't get it that time. It's still not a guaranteed thing, but it's a lot more likely to happen if you use the keyboard. And third time's the charm. Let's get it right here. There we go. Bedrock is broken. So yeah, it's a lot quicker, a lot more reliable if you use the keyboard there. And now we can place back down the slime blocks in the center here. So people kind of have an option of how they want to do this drop. They can either aim for the slime and do a nice big bounce, or they can aim for the edges where this water is and just land safely at the bottom. Or we still have this bedrock exposed, so if they want to be a pro and do a nice MLG water bucket, they're still able to do that. But there we go. I think our drop, our landing zone is all ready for our visitors. Do any of you hear that that ticking sound? Little tick-tock going on. I think someone's hidden some clocks around my base. What's going on here? Oh, what is this? That's just a minecart activating a pressure plate over and over? Interesting. That's really simple. I actually really love the sound of that. It sounds like a grandfather clock. I think that would be kind of cool to actually make like a grandfather clock in a house and maybe use that tick-tock to give it a little sound effect. That's pretty cool. But do you know what's even cooler than that? Bridges. Probably the coolest thing in Minecraft. Kami and I put together a bridge to connect his hill to mine, finally replacing that cobblestone slab bridge that I put up way at the beginning of the server. And I gotta say, this is one of my favorite builds, mainly because I didn't think we could actually make something this good. This turned out way better than I expected it to. I know when we first thought about connecting it with a bridge, I think Kami suggested it, and I thought it'd be too far of a span to make a nice looking bridge, but this worked out really well. We got a beautiful rope bridge hanging across the river valley, and I love it. I think the hardest part really was just getting the shape. You know, we've got this at an angle. I had to kind of figure that out, and then I figured out the slope. Just played around with it to get the nice curve here. And once I got that figured out, everything else sort of fell into place. Used these nice campfires as the floor because it gives this nice like slatted wood feel. And then we have the oak fences, the classic Minecraft ropes. And Kami went through and added all of these like dangly ropes throughout the whole thing, which I think really sells the idea that it's a rope bridge. I think without those, it looked very plain and boring, but it's amazing what just a little bit of detail there, you know, really gives you that impression of, oh yeah, there's ropes here. This is a rope bridge, and I think it looks fantastic hanging over our little gorge here. And then I went and made these like really big anchor points on either end. I tried to make it look like these nice big supports. We got the rope kind of continuing on and getting anchored to the ground there to make it feel like it was nice and supported, since it is such a big bridge, such a long span. But yeah, I think it turned out really nicely. And I've also gone through and I finished up our tower build. Look at that beautiful thing stretching out. Why do I keep doing that? For some reason, I keep pressing Q instead of Z whenever I want to zoom in, although I don't even need to zoom in because that's why I grabbed the spyglass. But look at that beautiful tower stretching up into the sky. Looking gorgeous. And what I did with this build is I wanted to make it like very tourist trap feeling. I wanted to make it feel like a tourist destination for the other night owls to come visit. And so I made a little path here, and along the path we have a bunch of signs telling you where it is, because obviously there's no way you would be able to find this thing if there wasn't a bunch of signs directing you towards it. We've named it Tip Top Drop. I think Kamikaze came up with that name, and yeah, I like it. Tip Top Drop, 60 blocks ahead there. Then we've got a sign here, this way to Tip Top Drop. World's largest fall at Tip Top Drop. World's highest trade at Tip Top Drop. You know, we got to advertise all the great things you can experience. Tip Top Drop only 30 blocks away. You're almost there. Tip Top Drop just ahead. And finally, welcome to world famous Tip Top Drop. So yeah, if you've ever like driven across South Dakota heading westward, you may recognize this, all of the billboards specifically for Wall Drug in South Dakota. That's sort of the feel that I wanted to give coming up to here. And then we've got a couple of things at the base of the tower. We've got a little information sign. Welcome to Tip Top Drop, Night Owl's #1 destination for falling. Get your caves and cliffs advancement here. Take the leap from build height all the way down to bedrock. Tip Top Tom awaits you up top to make you a star trader. Bring him rotten flesh and trade at build height. Visit the gift shop for your souvenir t-shirts and emeralds. So yeah, we've got a little gift shop, of course. Do I hear more tick-tocking at the tip top? Where is that? It's like it's right here, I bet. Yep. Let's just patch that back in, and there we go. And then we've got some signs on the back of the billboard. Got a couple of reviews from Kami and I. I threw up just a little. I loved it. I'll be back. And 10 out of 10 would drop again. So other people can come here and leave their reviews. We've got a few open slots. And of course, we have our disclaimer. We are not responsible for any deaths. So yeah, if you come to Tip Top Drop, you are responsible for your own safety. You are dropping at your own risk. Do not come after us with a lawsuit. And on the right side here, we've got the Tip Top Drop gift shop where you can buy all of your souvenirs to remember your wonderful time here at the Tip Top Drop. You can get your commemorative trading emerald for commemorating getting the Star Trader achievement. And of course, you can't go without the souvenir t-shirt that says I survived the Tip Top Drop. Both of these, 1 diamond each. Looks like someone bought a t-shirt already. Definitely a must-have item. Got to pick up one of those. And we also provide some rotten flesh for Tip Top Tom, who is our mascot, our villager up top, awaiting to get you that Star Trader achievement. So you can buy 32 of these for only a diamond. What a steal. Definitely a great deal. It's kind of like when you go to a petting zoo, you know, you got to buy the food to feed the animals with. This is kind of the same concept. Buy the rotten flesh to bring up to the villager to do the trade. And we're very generous here. You know, we offer a free spawn point. So if you're afraid of dying, you can come here, set your spawn, and you'll be a little bit more safe. But let's head up to the top of the tower once again. And up here, of course, we have our villager, Tip Top Tom. He's got some nice trades here. I mean, you don't need to trade the rotten flesh, but you know, it's a great deal. Only 1 diamond for doing the trade. And you get a nice view of the mesa again. Look at that bridge down there. What a beautiful bridge. You got the nice path out to there. Looking really nice. And then, of course, you can take your drop and try and get the achievement. Of course, we've already got it, but this is a repeat thing. You know, it's a fun thing to do every once in a while. Just take a little drop and try not to die. I got cocky. I was seeing if we could do it again. I'm just having fun at the world-famous Tip Top Drop. Don't you worry, Chad. We're having a great time here. Let's fall down the safe way, land on the slime blocks. Take a nice big jump. There we go. Let's grab all of our stuff. All right. Well, I think that is going to do it for today. I honestly didn't mean to spend the whole episode on this build. This was going to be a quick thing at the beginning, but I decided to do a lot more work here to make this a really fun build, to make it more of an experience for the other NightOwls. But yeah, oops, I didn't mean to do that. Plus, I learned how to break Bedrock for the first time, so that was pretty exciting, and that will be useful in the future. Hey, Chad. He says he owes me a diamond or something. Did he get something? Ah, he took some flesh. I thought this thing was... Did I fill this up? Nice. Hope you enjoyed your experience here at the Tip Top Drop. So look at that. We've already made 2 diamonds on this thing. It wasn't even supposed to be a money-making endeavor, but... Pretty neat. Now, if you all have any other ideas for advancements we can turn into tourist attractions, there goes Chad. I would love to know it. Let me know in the comments. There are some fun advancements, like maybe like the Furious Cocktail would be kind of fun, where you have to get all of the potion stuff. Where is that one? Oh, here it is in the Nether section. Furious Cocktail. That one's kind of a tricky one to get. It might be kind of interesting to make a big build around. But yeah, let me know in the comments if you have any other ideas. And if you enjoyed this build, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like down below. And we'll see y'all next time. Thanks for watching. Goodbye, folks.